is Mr. Evilcheese.
I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the McFarlane Toys 7-inch Stranger Things 11 action figure. And there's the package, which looks pretty cool. Man, this is this series is one of the ones I've been most excited about in a long time. Because I've been collecting Walking Dead and Star Wars and all them other ones, Aliens and Predators, forever. But this is something new that I really like. So it's really awesome to get this. And it was sent to us by Fu Manchu from Fu Reviews because I couldn't find it. And he found it in Target. And he said, guess what? I found him. And then he sent me some.
That's not what he sounds like.
No. Well, Fu Manchu's kind of sounds like that sometimes.
You squawked.
But the show came out of nowhere, it seemed like. And then it was just, we heard about it, finally watched it. It was like, this is so awesome. It is, I mean, it's one of them shows that people are sick, they're sick of hearing, you gotta watch Stranger Things. Like the people who haven't seen it yet.
Well, they should just fucking watch it, because it's good.
Yeah. Like this in Game of Thrones, everybody's like, you gotta watch Game of Thrones, you gotta watch Stranger Things.
I can't watch Stranger Things. I'm busy watching Cake Wars.
That stupid commercial.
I hate that.
But yeah, we actually did just watch this one, and I really like it. It's funny, if I took a picture of this figure and sent it back to me like 2 or 3 years ago, I'd be like, I was excited about that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, just some weird girl. I probably wouldn't even know it was a girl. I'd be like, what
Some
is
weird little boy in a dress?
Yeah, what is this? I'm happy about this? Why would it? I can't imagine this getting me excited to get a figure of. And what is that? Snot's coming out of her nose? Bloody snot? What is this?
And a waffle for no fucking reason.
I do not understand. Did she come with a wig?
Why does she come with a wig, a waffle, and a walkie-talkie? Does she have a W problem?
It was like a remake of a sleepaway camp. It was like a boy dressed up as a girl trying to fool everybody. Yeah, it's got I like the packaging. It's got that really cool picture.
They use that picture a lot, but I can't blame them because it's a pretty fucking awesome
It
picture.
is. I love that picture. That's like my favorite picture from the first season. And still, though, with the retro thing, there's like part of me that would kind of wish that. I mean, it worked with 11 because she's right there. But I mean, say it was Hopper, it'd be cool if like Hopper was like right there. Like,
yeah.
Because that's what I like about older figures is they show an actual picture. Also, this just looks retro, the little line around. Mm-hmm. But anyway, here's the back of the package. You can see you can also get a Hopper. Coming up will be the 4 main kids besides 11. This will be Dustin, Lucas, Mike, and Will. And then the Demogorgon, which this is still a little bit confusing. I think, like these figures are 7-inch. I think he is a 10-inch figure, and he's not going to be in scale with these. He's going to be too big. So they're going to need to make a Demogorgon that's in scale with them.
And if you put 11's wig on, it makes her a ghost.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the packaging. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's better. I like it better than the Color Tops packaging. Because I don't know, that trend of putting the figures in boxes was cool when with Black Series and some others, but now I'm getting sick of it. It's just,
And this looks more retro-y.
yeah, I like this one.
They should have made the plastic slightly yellow. Then it would really look old.
Yeah. Look at that. 11 BC. That was a long time ago. Okay, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Just fucking open it.
Okay, let's open it. Okay, so there she is, opened up. And see, that was pretty cool. And there you can see her accessories. And she comes to the base, which the base is awesome. I love that. It's weird that like the coloring or something kind of makes it look red around the edges, but
I think it's the paint reflecting, like the paint from the letters reflecting on the edge.
that's what I'm saying. But I like that hand, her little power using hand. It's pretty cool. And she comes with a walkie-talkie holding hand. It's got a peg in it. She comes with a humongous walkie-talkie, which we were looking and we think it's a little too big. But really it's not that big a deal because I doubt I'm going to be posing her with a walkie-talkie. Most likely it'd be her hand on this and an Eggo. And she comes with an Eggo holding hand, an Eggo, and her hair, her wig to put on. But here's a look at the figure. As you can see, this one has a little bit of a mess up next to the eye. There's a little mark there. I should be able to fix that, I think. I just have to match the paint over that. But it appears they're doing the screen printed faces, which a lot of figures like Hasbro and Figure Arts, a lot of them do the screen printing. And that's what it looks like they did here. I don't think it looks pretty good. The sculpt looks alright. If I just seen the head, I probably would have assumed it was a boy. But, I mean, in the show, everybody...
She does look like a boy.
Yeah, she's mistaken for a boy. You just see her head, it looks like a boy, so... I mean, it kind of makes sense that this looks like a boy. Ooh, something's ugly back here, though. What is going on with her neck there?
Looks like...
Hair that wasn't painted, maybe?
Yeah. But there shouldn't be hair right there.
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
looks weird.
Oh, well, whatever.
Don't look at the back of her head. We don't need that.
But I like her expression. She looks angry like she usually does. And the little blood drip looks good. You're mentioning her nose looks kind of funny. And
It's the tip of it shaped a bit weird.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look at pictures of her. But overall, I like the head.
Yeah.
Then you get down to her outfit, which looks pretty good. And I'm glad they made this outfit because it's the one that I most picture when I think of the first season is her whole jacket over her dress.
Well, I do picture the
hospital thing.
hospital gown.
Yeah, they show that a lot too. Wouldn't mind having that.
I love the dirt on her jacket. It looks good.
Yeah, I like that. The yellow on her dress, though, I don't know. It looks kind of...
You were saying she peed her dress.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think her dress gets dirty, but it looks... The way they did it almost looks like it's something got spilled on her or she peed herself. But I think if she peed herself, it wouldn't be in those positions, but...
Maybe she's just like super talented.
Maybe. But still, I like it.
Her shoes are nice and dirty too.
Yeah.
She's got her freaking knee socks on.
They painted them pretty good. They painted her skin. Looks good. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with these. I mean, after getting the Walking Dead color tops, I kind of wish the Walking Dead figures were more like this. With the articulation. However, she is limited with articulation because of her dress. Her dress is hard plastic. And because of that, you can't really do much with her hips and legs up there. You can still bend her knees though, so she can do that for whatever reason you'd want to do that.
She can kick somebody behind her, but not in front of her.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's pretty good looking. And there's a look at the base. It's got the logo, which is a cool logo too.
I do have to say on the articulation point though that she doesn't really need to ninja kick anyone because she can just, kill them with her brain.
Yeah. But maybe you want her to sit down. Sit down in a tent. And here's her wig. I already put this on once and it looks kind of funny on her. But really I don't like her when she has the wig on. I like her without the wig. But it fits her kind of funny. Like it looks too big or something.
Yeah. It's too puffy.
It looks like she's a rock star. Got rock star hair.
She's what's his name? Sebastian Bach.
Yeah. I was thinking Chris... She looked like kind of Chris Jericho too.
Yeah.
But it just looks like, Mike, am I pretty? No, you're weird looking.
I like her best with her shaved head.
Yeah, me too.
I want them to find a reason to shave her head again.
Yeah, like we were talking, they're probably not going to do it because I remember they said her mother wasn't too happy about her shaving her head in the first season.
I think she was more willing to, but she didn't really like it either from what she said.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really like the wig. I'm glad they included it. It's cool because she does wear it. But I think maybe they should have had an alternate head instead of removable wig because it just looks funny.
And they could have done the alternate head without the blood on the nose too.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have it all the time.
Yeah. But really though, all the figures that they've been making, I would think they should have the blood there.
Yeah, if they only have one head, then definitely it should be there. But they could make a second head without.
Yeah. So there she is holding the walkie-talkie. And the walkie-talkie itself is nice looking. But a zombie cat pulling it out looking up pictures. There should be more silver on it. Which really, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal, but there was like silver down the sides of it.
And when I noticed before we opened it that the walkie-talkie looked humongous, and we looking at pictures, it is bigger than it should be. But once again,
Just slightly.
Once again, I don't really care, because I don't really care that much about a walkie-talkie. I think it's cool they included it. I mean, there's lots of figures like that where I think it's really awesome they included certain accessories. I'm never going to use them, but it's cool that they included them, just because it's cool. But that's cool, so you can actually hold it. You got to use the peg, though. And she comes with a waffle, which looks pretty good. And this hand holds it pretty well. Because that's like I was said before, like, seems like Stranger Things, both seasons, it's a very, very extremely expensive and elaborate Eggos commercial. That's all it is. But that's cool she came with one. Some other companies like Funko, they made their pop figure and their like sort of little 3-inch retro figure. They came with like a box too that actually says Eggos on it. This one doesn't have that, but that's okay. It's cool that it still has an Eggo at least.
Now, you could have easily given her the box, though, and had it fit onto the same hand the walkie-talkie goes into.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't want to... Well, Funko might have just had to do one little deal for across their different lines of figures they do, but maybe McFarlane didn't want to do it for just one figure. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. Now for articulation! Turn her head side to side. Look up and down a little bit. Tilt it back and forth a little bit. Then up at the shoulders. Do pretty much what I'm doing here. Then at the elbow, there's a hinge. Goes about 90 degrees. And it could spin there.
I think that's like 87 degrees.
Then a ball joint at the wrist. Anything at the torso? Nope. Nothing at the torso. At the hips. I'm going to look up a dress, so... Okay, she's got her... looks like her outfit she wears when she goes in the tank. But I think it can... Well, it must be a ball joint, but it can't really do much because of the dress. The dress is like really hard. It's not flexible at all. So I don't think you could do much at the hips at all. I don't think so. Then at the knees... Can't quite do 90 degrees, but close. And it could spin. Then at the ankle, it's a ball joint, but it seems to be a little limited. The shoe and the sock kind of hit each other. So articulation's alright for her wearing a dress that's hard. I don't know if I would have preferred a cloth dress. It wouldn't look as good, probably. So, I don't know. Articulation's okay. I'm glad it's not a statue.
Yep. This is definitely a good thing.
So here's a little Funko 3-inch figure that we previously reviewed. You can see how tiny it is.
She makes that poor little thing look like shit. It's not really fair, though.
Also, she doesn't have much articulation because of the dress hindering it. But that's cool. I have both versions of them now to compare. So there's McFarlane's Color Tops Walking Dead figures. I'd say she fits in pretty well. I think, I could be wrong, but I think compared to their heights, she should be a little shorter. I think she'd be shorter than Carl at that age.
Yeah.
Because she's not very tall. But, I don't know. Maybe it's right. But it's cool seeing these characters together. And here's NECA's Newt. And these are both 7-inch figures, but she looks really tiny. And she's a real little girl. I'd imagine they'd probably be close to the same size. But I don't know, maybe not. I mean, her head size, though, just looks so small. So something's not right. I mean, maybe this is just slightly bigger than 7-inch scale, or maybe NECA's is slightly smaller than 7-inch scale. Something like that.
Maybe it's just a clusterfuck.
My kiss killed you. So here's a 7-inch 11 next to McFarlane's 10-inch Walking Dead figures, and so if the Demogorgon's going to be as tall as them, that's way too big. I mean, the Demogorgon's big, but not that big, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the 10-inch Deluxe is a different scale. So they're going to need to make a 7-inch scale Demogorgon that hasn't been announced yet. I could be wrong about the 10-inch Demogorgon because this is McFarlane's Pumpkinhead, and I think that looks like about the right height that the Demogorgon should be. Because it's big. I mean, it's not super giant, but it's still decent size, and that could be about right. This guy looks a lot like the Demogorgon too, like his body shape. But he's not too much smaller than Rick is. The 10-inch Rick. I mean, maybe if he's got his legs all straightened out, he stands up to 10 inches. So maybe it is the right scale. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. There's 11 with Carl's hat on. Now she could be Deputy Hopper's... Yeah, Deputy Hopper. Now, Fu sent a few other things in the box. This isn't all of it, but these are the Stranger Things related things. But he sent this little mystery mini Demogorgon, mystery mini Will. Actually sent 2 of each. And he sent this official Dustin hat. It's kind of like his trademark hat. Actually, it's called the Dustin hat. One size fits most. But that's cool. I didn't even know this existed until I opened up the box and seen it. I'm like, what?
Well, it says it's from Spirit, so it's probably like Halloween costume thing.
But thanks, Fu. This is some awesome stuff. Especially since we're kind of obsessed with this show now.
A little bit.
Okay. So overall, I really like this figure, and I'm really happy they're making them. I think McFarlane's doing an excellent job. I say the only gripes I have is like the hair, the wig. I mean, I don't like the way the wig looks when it's on her. It just doesn't look right. But really, I don't care about the wig. I don't like her when she has the wig on. Other than that, I don't really have many gripes. I mean, there's that little mess up near her eye, but that's not going to be on everybody's. Although I did hear from Shane Pittman, who I mentioned in a lot of my videos, said he's seen a few, and several of them have little black spots around their face for whatever reason. I don't know what that is, but I guess you just got to pick through them. Who said he only seen 2 at the Target he was at, so there wasn't a whole lot to choose from. But I'm pretty happy with it. I could fix that little spot easily, and I think the sculpt, the paint, everything's pretty awesome on this.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
The articulation, like we said, is limited at the legs because of her hard dress, but I'm okay with that because I think this would look better than a cloth dress.
Yeah.
Like, some figures like Black Series and stuff can get away with cloth, but I think this type of highly detailed figure, if you made it out of cloth, it's going to look weird.
And even if they did a softer plastic, like rubbery plastic, it still wouldn't add very much to the articulation, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So really the only thing I would want her to do is maybe sit down, but that ain't a big deal because very few figures I have sitting down. Almost all of the figures I pose standing up. But yep, I love the figure. I think it's awesome. So thanks Fu for sending it. And he also sent us the Hopper figure, so we'll be reviewing him too. And after that, can't wait for the 10-inch Demogorgon. Or I keep calling him Demogorgon. Demogorgon. Then I think Lucas is next, and then Dustin. I don't know if they're coming out at the same time. So once they come out, we'll review them too. Well, it's Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zobacat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. 11. You can't keep eating Eggos all the time. You gotta eat something else. You're gonna get sick. Now we could go upstairs and maybe get some spaghetti. We got leftovers. Just throw that Eggo away. We'll go get you something else. Okay? Elle, what are you doing? What are you doing? Did you pop my eye? What is wrong with you? Oh.
You should know better, Mike. Not to come between me and my Eggos. And now, little Eggo, I am going to eat you.
Oh yeah, well, it's going to have my eye blood all over it. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Damn it, Mike!
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it!